from the UK as of last month. This is according to the Ministry of Health that now warns that the third wave has risen our positivity rate to 17%, with over 100 patients currently in the ICU. Zainab Mohammed with the details.
After reporting close to 5 cases of the South African variant of the COVID-19 virus in December last year, the number has shot up to 45 new variant cases now from the UK. According to the Ministry of Health, 1 case was reported in Nairobi from a patient with no known history of travel, as 44 other cases are recorded in Kisumu County out of 62 suspected cases.
One, of course, that was reported from a sample in Nairobi that had no history of travel, but was reported as the UK variant. You may also be aware of some surveillance which is happening in our lab in Kisumu, where again so far we have sampled about 62 samples from travelers who are traveling from the UK, and out of this we got 44 sequences of the UK variant.
Further, the Ministry of Health says the new wave has spiked the country's positivity rate to a high of 17%. In the last 24 hours, the country recording a total of 1,218 cases out of a sample size of 7,450.
As you are now aware, Kenya is facing another surge of COVID-19. One that is not only varying from what we previously faced, but a wave that is more aggressive, non-discriminatory strain, attacking everyone from infants and those with no known comorbidities to those that are elderly and otherwise vulnerable.
According to Kagwe, the number of asymptomatic cases in the third wave is also worryingly high as compared to the other waves, with the number of patients in ICU climbing to over 100 in the last 1 week from a low of 30 just 2 months ago. Currently, there are a total of 754 COVID-19 patients in hospitals across the country.
Where virtually all our infections were asymptomatic, we are now also seeing a steady increase in hospitalizations, with ICU cases climbing to over 100 over the last 1 week from a low of 30 just 2 months ago.
The ministry further says the spike has also impacted the number of COVID-19 related deaths, with the country losing over 200 COVID-19 patients since mid-January. On Wednesday alone, the country recorded a total of 12 deaths in a span of 24 hours.
I'm sure that each person watching this right now knows at least one home that has recently been pained by serving one less plate this past Mother's Day. And somewhere in a quiet corner of this country, someone is silently watching this as they comfort a friend infected or affected.
The government says genomic sequencing is currently ongoing to determine whether or not the new variant is the major cause of the third wave. However, should the trend of COVID-19 cases continue as is, the Ministry of Health warns that Kenyans should be prepared to host their sick relatives in their houses as a result of an overwhelmed and overburdened healthcare system. Zainab Mohammed, TV47.